AP kids, what's up? It's Thursday of Corona Apocalypse. I've talked to a couple of you already about how you're kind of on like vacation for spring break and whatnot, and so if you are reading Native Son, I really, really appreciate it. That's awesome. Um, but let me see if I can get my dog. Belle, come here. Belle, you want to make a cameo in the video? No? Okay. She doesn't care. Belle, say hi to the AP kids. Man, she could not be bothered. Look at her. Okay. Anyways, so if you are reading Native Son, awesome. If you're reading Native Son on vacation, I'm even more thrilled because I'm really proud of you. Um, I tried to set up a Zoom meeting with all of you for today, and I got some feedback that a lot of you wouldn't be able to do it, and that's okay. I know it's your spring break; you're not going to hear a complaint out of me. So with that being said, I'm going to hold off a little bit on the Native Son discussion for today, because I think we can probably do that all together, and maybe we can do that next week. If we might need to work out some kinks with the Zoom app, but it seems like it's probably going to work. And with only 6 of us, including me, I think it'd be actually a really cool forum to chat about the novel. So I every time I read Native Son, I totally forget how much I love it, and so I'm obviously kind of plugging away and putting everything else on the back burner because I love reading it and it's one of my favorites. So if you're reading it, awesome. If you're on vacation reading it, even better. If you're not on vacation reading it, I appreciate it. So keep up the good work. Like we talked about before, right now there's nothing like due. I'm just trying to push you ahead as far as reading so we can kind of expand that reading base like we talked about yesterday. So today, briefly, I want to focus on. I pulled this shirt out of the stack, and I shed a tear for the Evergreen class of 2020 because I know that this is probably a really, really difficult time, especially for you seniors. And the more that I think about it, and the more that I look back, to my senior year in high school, which is a really long time ago, the year of which I'm not willing to admit to. But as I look back on that time, I think that I'm not sure that I would have handled this with as much dignity and grace as I've seen you seniors handling it. And I know that it's frustrating, and I know that it can be, it can put you in a bad spot, and it can make you feel like you're kind of having something taken away from you. And those are all really valid feelings, and I think that it's okay to have those feelings. I was thinking about it in terms of what Mr. Halliday always talks about, which is the event plus the response equals the outcome. And obviously, the event here is out of everybody's control and uncomfortable and terrible and awful. So really, what we got to work on is managing our response. And I think that those of you who have done a really good job of trying to build this into a positive and help out your fellow human beings. That's a great response, and that's going to lead to the best outcome that we can possibly have based on this event, which is, again, probably one of the worst you'll ever see in your lifetime, I hope. So, you know, take heart in knowing that you guys are in a really unique position, and I hope that you see it as that, as an opportunity to, better yourselves as human beings. I really, really hope that you don't have more sort of opportunities to be a senior taken away from you. But I like the way that you all have handled it before, or handled it so far, I should say. So keep that up, because I think that that's important. I did notice on Twitter that, and Chandler, you probably already know about this, but I noticed that Cameron posted something on Twitter or on Facebook about a group that she wanted to create to kind of get memories together of the senior class. And I think that's a really cool idea. So I would encourage you, if you are on Facebook, or if she kind of reaches out or extends it to other social media platforms, get in touch with Cameron, because I think she's actually a really good leader amongst your class to look to, and somebody who's trying to do something positive, that response to the event, right? So I'll hold off on Native Son discussion for today, but I hope that you all are kind of thinking about this in the best terms that you possibly can. If you have questions, please don't be afraid to ask me. I'm not sure I have all the answers. In fact, I know I don't have all the answers, but I'll always try to find them for you. So I hope you're enjoying your spring break as much as possible. If you want to respond to this video, go ahead and do so. If not, that's totally fine. We'll check back in. I'll keep making the videos just to keep the content going, but we'll check back in maybe next week and see if we can get a Zoom conference going. So I appreciate all you guys' patience, and keep doing what you're doing, because you're obviously about some of the best that your class has to offer. So enjoy your Thursday, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.